Yo, what's up, man? Hey, man, welcome to the first episode, man. We did it, you guys. I promised myself I would do this year, and we are doing this. This is my specific NBA show with the craziest title you ever heard, Married to the Lakers. But the NBA is my side chick. That's what we're calling the show. It is so stupid of a name, but it'd be like that. So, couple of things. Who am I? I'm BT Kingsley. I am a comedian. I travel all over the world and around the country doing comedy. You might have seen me on a few commercials, maybe up on some other platforms like All Def and all the other good jazz. And anybody that knows me knows I'm a die-hard Lakers fan. I have not missed a Lakers game in 33 years, you guys. Everything. The preseason, the summer league. I saw it all. Every game to every minute. And that's part of the reason for the show. I feel like nowadays, especially the major shows, they don't watch the games. And not watching the games makes you miss some nuance. And I feel like you need the nuance. It tells you a lot of things about what you have going on and so on and so forth. I also don't have any biases. I'm a Lakers fan. Yes, Kobe was my favorite player, but I am a Lakers fan. I want the Lakers to do great, and that's it. But I also abnormally absorb a fair amount of NBA games. I have League Pass. I also have Lakers season tickets. I also have, I run, I think I'm in 7. I run 6 fantasy basketball leagues, not football, fantasy basketball. So I randomly see stats of players and have understanding of things that they have going on that a lot of people just might not be in the know about. I have way too much information. Somebody be like, that dude sucks. I'm like, hey, he don't suck. He actually does really good numbers. And I know the numbers because, you know, the fantasy. So that's a nutshell of who I am as a person. The idea for this show will be something very simple. Every week, we will recap what happens throughout the week with the Lakers and what kind of happened in the league. Lakers being the focus, NBA being the side chick. So, you guys, you might as well get used to it now. I'm gonna always be drinking from some big jug of water. It's not gonna ever be a little cup. It's never gonna be like a little coffee thing. It's gonna be a big jug, and I be getting parched, and I be trying to get my water in. So get used to it. But this is day one. Today it is 12 noon on Tuesday, NBA day. So there has not been a game played yet. I'm going to give you, I don't want to call it a power rankings. I will go through every NBA team quickly. The ones that interest me, I'll talk a little bit more about. But I'm gonna go through every NBA team and what I feel like they have going on, what's interesting about them, because the parity in the league is like really unique right now. There isn't really any bad teams. There are only teams who are young or hurt. Every team has something interesting going on. Like they might not know how to win yet, but they probably got some pieces. And this is a beautiful space to be in for the league. But first and foremost, we got to talk about who I'm married to, the Lakers. Um, where do we start? So we got a couple injuries, and salary cap is interesting. There's a couple things I want to focus on. Let's start with how do I think we're going to do this season? I feel like we are going to be better than people anticipate. Why is that? We have a lot of people on our team. A lot of the players on our team have a lot to fight for. Luka's fighting for his revenge and his respect. LeBron might be his last tour, um, and last we know he's on his the backside of his career. Pause. We know that we are also Austin's trying to get paid. DeAndre's trying to get paid. Marcus Smart's trying to get paid. Dalton's trying to show that y'all shouldn't have traded me. Vando's finally healthy. Rui's contract is not official. So Gabe's contract is not official. We have a lot of this going on the team, which I believe creates some fire. Not to mention that we are under new management, which they're going to be watching everybody closely. Who are we as a team? Who should stay? Who should go? Some people might want to say, some people might want to go, but having an understanding of that is very unique. Now, starting lineup. To my understanding tonight, again, no games have been played yet. But the starting lineup is Ayton, Luka, AR, Rui, Gabe Vincent. One of the things that I feel like is getting left out that is more an issue for the Lakers defense than actually even the players is the communication. Our team is quiet. When we had that series that we ran off a bunch of great defensive games back to back, we were loud. Shout out to LeBron. LeBron was talking. The communication on defense is going to be paramount to us being a good defensive team. And you can put that wherever you want. I feel like a lot of that needs to lay on the shoulders of Marcus Smart, Vando, DeAndre Ayton, LeBron. These are players on the backside. It would help if Rui spoke up a little more. Rui doesn't talk much, it feels like, on the court from what I'm perceiving. It feels like he's out there to do his assignment. We got to make sure his aggression stays up because when he's aggressive, he's a little better. He's strong as an ox, but he doesn't always use it. But I really believe we're going to be better than people think because I believe Luka's on a revenge tour. Luka is Luka. I do not know how the narrative keeps getting mixed up. Like, a player of his caliber can't single-handedly just win a bunch of games just because he's really good, you guys. It's Luka Doncic, right? And we got to do this, you guys. We have to talk about this. If you know me or if you know of me, you see me in the Lakers chat. You see me in maybe Buha's chat. You've seen me randomly talking to anybody and everybody who has something slight to say about Austin Reeves. I'm an Austin fan. Why? Austin has always been a Laker, number one, right? We got him. We picked him up. He was cultivated with us. He has played extremely hard. He don't come up with no excuses. Most of the time, he's very rarely hurt. Yes, he had a really bad series against Denver, and he had a very bad series against the Timberwolves. You guys, going into that Timberwolves series, I told all the other Lakers fans I was in the chat with, because I'm the guy that people come and talk when they want to come and talk basketball, because all the information I have, because I'm right, just so you understand, I'm doing this show off the top of my head. I'm winging it. I ain't wrote nothing down. I got a couple of notes for just kind of show flow, but I do this. This is what I do. I don't know nobody in the world that's gonna be able to that I can't talk basketball with. I say anybody in the world. I meant what I said. Shout out to the NBA champions that I've hung out with. They was like, man, you know your stuff. So the narrative around Austin is a little off-putting for Lakers fans. Here's something else I want this show to be. Everybody, Lakers fans, relax. Relax. You gotta let it happen. Luka needs a couple of things to be great. He needs great defenders around him. He needs people that can knock down open shots. He needs preferably a lob threat. And he has done very well with another person on the team with a good handle who can also play make and create a shot for themselves. It was Jalen Brunson. It was Kyrie Irving. It is now Austin Reeves. I don't know what you guys are seeing that hate Austin, but Austin's good, you guys. He's very good. When they talk about trading Austin Reeves, I don't have no problem trading Austin Reeves. My question is very, very simple. For who? Because the for who's that I see y'all offering up are terrible comparisons for whatever reason. Sometimes the player's good, but they're a lot of the stuff on the back end is really terrible. And some of you guys just like, get rid of Austin. I'm like, 25-5 is just not walking around the league, you guys. It's just not happening. It's not happening. So, like, and you have to understand this also. And this is not something I'm seeing people talk about. The reason there's so much parity in the league is the amazing, great players, Steph, LeBron, KD, The Hall of Famers, the first balloters, they are getting older. Some of them are old, for lack of a better term, as far as NBA years go. LeBron's 40. Steph's in his late 30s. KD's in his late 30s. What does that mean? That means as you age, you lose some burst, some endurance. Your skill set is still great. Your mind in the game is still great, but you will start to, you won't be the best player in the league. It'll come down some. And while that's happening simultaneously, the young, amazing, new, soon to be first ballot Hall of Famers are getting better. So the league is kind of balancing itself out. Is Steph Curry better than Anthony Edwards? I don't know. Today, I don't have an answer for you. Um, if you asked me this 5 years ago, Steph Curry is light years ahead of Ant. But today is a different day. Ant's had a few years in the league. He did had some bumps and bruises. You see what I'm saying? And it is our. This is where it became very obvious for me. And I'll get back to the Austin thing. When the Lakers played Denver in the playoffs, both times, one of the things that was blatantly obvious is LeBron's physical gifts, how strong he is, how fast he is. Uh, those things weren't an advantage to him next to another strong, physical, fast athlete who was Aaron Gordon. So there was multiple plays where Aaron Gordon would just beat him on the back line or beat him to a rebound and so on and so forth. Now, mind you, this is not me taking a shot at LeBron. I'm saying LeBron was doing a lot. And the Miami LeBron, the very younger LeBron, the early Lakers LeBron, the Cavs LeBron, he would have been fine. He would have ate Aaron Gordon's lunch. Them days is over. Everything's starting to balance itself out. Everything's starting to catch up. So when you talk about somebody like Austin Reeves, you got to start evaluating how good he is, how good he's going to be going forward. Forget everything I just said. Ignore all that. Go look at the NBA USA team. When they was playing overseas, not the team that won with that amazing shot by Steph, not that team, the year before or that summer before, whenever that was, when him and Ant and Jalen Brunson and all them went over there, Austin was one of the best players on the team. I've seen a lot of talk about trade Austin Reeves for Jaden McDaniels. Hey, you guys, we do not want Minnesota to have Austin Reeves. Right now, that position is filled by Mike Conley, you guys. Mike Conley is a playmaker and a shooter and a reasonable was a reasonable defender in his time. He ain't that no more. He's not what he was. And you want to replace him with Austin Reeves? Do you realize how dangerous Minnesota would be if we did that? No, 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 no. You trade Austin Reeves for Trey Murphy the third. Trey Murphy's great. He could defend. He could shoot a three. He has been hurt a lot over the last couple of years. He's been hurt a lot. This is the fantasy coming in. I picked him up multiple times because I saw how good he was, and then I watched him not play games over and over and over and over again. I'm waiting for him to come back, and over and over and over again, he's not playing. You don't trade AR-15, who's available, who's 25-5, who can when he's on, he's shooting the three well. Nobody can really stay in front of him. Yes, he has a hard time defending sometimes, but let's point this out. Austin Reeves' defensive problems come from something very specific. Big, physical, strong. If you're big and physical and strong, it's kind of an issue for him. Yeah, you guys, this just for not for nothing. No NBA player can stop any NBA player from doing anything. But not for nothing, you can't ask Austin Reeves to defend strong, physical athletes that are out of his position. He was like, man, I don't understand why you like it's like if you ask Austin Reeves to guard LeBron in his prime and then be like, man, he can't defend. It's LeBron. It's Anthony Edwards you guys are asking to guard. And I got a surprise for you. Go look at the numbers. Go look at the numbers. Austin was actually really reasonable against Ant. He was very good against Jamal Murray. I don't know if y'all remember that series, but Jamal Murray was in a big slump. Now, Jamal Murray, did he hit some clutch and some timely shots? Absolutely. And one of them, he hit over AD, who's an amazing defender. So, yeah, Austin's not a bad defender. He works really hard on it. He just don't scare nobody because he's not that strong and he's not that athletic. But he's normally in the right position. He's normally on assignment. He's a smart and savvy defender. He just doesn't, he don't scare nobody, but he gets random. That's already the other team. You can't ask him to do that. You can't ask him to do that. And I don't think that you should ask Luka to do that either. But one of the flaws of the Lakers defense isn't that. We have to talk about this. One of the flaws of the Lakers defense is what you're asking him to do because the position balance is all over the place. So as far as the starting lineup goes, I believe whoever that is needs to be somebody who talks. Vando or Marcus Smart should be in the game at all times. Vando, Marcus Smart, Gabe Vincent should be in the game at all times. I believe. I don't know if they need to both be in there. They need to always be in there. Voice this locker. I don't know how Vando is using his voice. I know Marcus Smart uses his. I know Gabe talks. But you need a loud backline, screen coming, screen. They're going right. You need that. You need somebody screaming at you. Defense tune with each other. LeBron's really good at it. He's great at calling it out. But I remember when Anthony Davis was on the team and he kept saying he doesn't want to play the 5. He wants to play the 4. I ain't gonna tell you that I knew he was gonna get traded, but I will tell you this. I didn't understand how that was gonna ever happen because Anthony Davis, if he played a 4, what's LeBron gonna play? Because to how you guys, LeBron is our power forward, you guys. He does not guard threes. You don't want LeBron at 40 plus chasing fast, athletic 3 guards around the league. That's not what we want. LeBron is not he's our 4. And all you guys that keep saying make LeBron the point, stop it. Stop saying that. Why? Because LeBron said he don't want to play point no more. LeBron said that. LeBron said that. LeBron said that. LeBron said, I do not want to play point anymore. It's too much wear and tear on my body. He said this years ago. And the Lakers were searching to fill the point guard spot. Rob Pelinka had worked out a deal for DeMar DeRozan to come to the team to help with the workload. LeBron and Anthony Davis vetoed that idea and told them to go bring in Russell Westbrook. They brought in Russ. I love Russ. Russ took a lot of the brunt of the blame. I think when Russ first got to the Lakers that first season, I think his athleticism was waning and he wasn't finishing layups. And it was like really obvious. It was like, if you just been playing your whole life, Russell Westbrook is a very unique case study because he was a very specific player. And then over time, he just changed. And then in the summer, he would work on whatever was wrong, but he had to work on it, right? Do y'all remember Russell Westbrook being money from the mid-range? Come to the middle of the court, pull up. Come to the mid. I mean, he was money from that position, right? And then it just went away. Same thing happened with his athleticism first year with the Lakers. Go to the rack, he go to do a layup, he's just blowing layups. And Russell Westbrook never blew layups. And I think it was just like, bro, I'm used to jumping and being a little higher. You're a little older, athleticism a little less. Cool. Next season, he finished more layups. Still was turning the ball over. Still wasn't, still had his mistakes, but he also was great at times. So it didn't work out. It was cool. He went on to Denver, had a great season with Denver, and then left Denver. He's in Sacramento now. It is what it is. But I'm saying that to say LeBron don't want to be the point guard. So y'all got to stop saying, oh, well, he should just run point. He don't want to be the point. He said that. I don't know what y'all been missing. He said it over and over and over again. I don't want to be the point guard. So now when they get D'Angelo's a cool compliment. Then Austin starts to build up. It's like, oh, this Austin thing is working. Off to now we have Luka Doncic. Everything changes. Team has to be built for Luka. If you want to trade Austin Reeves, I'm okay with that. But you got to bring me somebody great. And you guys, if we pay him, Lakers fans, hey yo, Lakers fans, if we pay Austin, then what we get back will always be better if we trade him. He'll be worth more under a contract. If you really want to trade Austin Reeves, you pay him. You trade Austin Reeves right now, and the way that the money has to work is so all over the place because he would be going into a new situation with the idea that he may or may not stay with them, only making the 12 or 13 million that he's making. So you only could get a player back that's around the 12 or 13 million. But ain't no players in the league worth 12 or 13 million that are worth the 25 and 5 that Austin's giving you. So give him the 30, 35, which is probably what he's going to get. And you can check back in with this once he signs his contract. Remember the day I told you. October I believe it's the 21st, 2025. I'm telling you that Austin's going to get somewhere between 28 and 35, 37. That's what he'll get. Give him his money. And then if you want to trade him because you see it's not working out, so be it. I don't have no problem. I'm a Lakers fan. I love Austin. I'm a Lakers fan. If we trade him and you fill the spot with an athlete who can play defense and who can shoot the three, cool. Bring him on. Hopefully, what would be beautiful is if a dude, Thero, became what we need him to be. I'm going to tell you, we might need to trade Rui. I don't want to trade Rui, but if Rui could come off the bench and be aggressive, it'd be beautiful. He would help our bench scoring. We need impact off the bench. He would be a great three-point shooter. He could still maybe close games, but you start the game with defense. Marcus Smart and Vando, one of them should be in the game at all times. Once LeBron gets back, everything will balance itself out. Let's just go through the roster. I love Austin Reeves. I think we keep Austin Reeves. I love Luka. I think we keep Luka. If LeBron want to stay, we got money for you, bro. Hey, I'm sorry. Before I keep going, let me say something about the Austin thing again. You guys, whenever I'm talking about keeping Austin Reeves, I don't see him as the number 2 option. I'm saying you pay him the 30 and make him the 3rd option. You still, once LeBron's 50 plus million falls off the books, that's what you use the money for. You got Austin's 50 million falling off the books. You got Rui 17 falling off the books. You got Gabe Vincent's 11. You got Maxi Kleber's 11. You got all this money falling off of the books. I'm saying reallocate that to pay DeAndre Ayton if he plays how we want him to play Marcus Smart if he plays how he want to play. I like Jake LaRavia. Pay Jake. He's a little bigger than I thought he was. And he works hard on defense. He's kind of a Tasmanian devil out there. He's doing actually reasonable. Pay him what you can pay him. And then from there, you go and you pay the new person. You bring somebody in at another 40. Now, who's that person? You want to know who I want? Want to know who I want? Maybe not even 40. I feel like you could get them for probably about 30. Go get Lou Dort. Mark my words. I've been checking the books. I've been running the numbers. The Lou Dort contract for OKC is going to be very interesting if they can hold on to him. Now, the problem is he is also Canadian. I believe that has a strong connection with him and Shea. But if we could get Lou Dort for 25, 30 and bring him on over, now you're talking. Now you're talking. As far as the roster goes, LeBron, if you want to say, bro, we don't have to. I've been saying this, and I believe it to be true. I believe that when LeBron comes to your team, because of how good he is, and because of his business savvy, and because of what he knows about the game, he can make. You got to listen to him, and I believe that he has been making things that he wants to happen on the team, and making demands. And Rob was listening, and Jeannie was listening, and then Rob drew a hard line in saying he told Jeannie Buss, "Hey, listen, you got 2 picks left. If you trade these 2 picks, I don't know what happens to this team. I don't know what happens going forward, but I'm telling you now, it's going to be tough. I understand there's things that he wants. I understand there's things that he want to do. Let me, if y'all gonna fire me, let me go out on my own sword and let me build the team that I'm thinking I got some stuff in the works. I do not know why nobody talks about this. They act like it didn't happen. Go look it up. Mark my words. Maybe 3 years ago, at least 8 months to a year before Luka got traded, there was a report that the Lakers are watching the Luka Doncic situation in Dallas. And I did the same thing that everybody else probably did. I ignored it. I was like, what does that even mean? Huh? Luka ain't going nowhere. What do y'all mean y'all watching the situation? Now, mind you, this is his boy. I don't know what them conversations were. But let me tell it, I'm pretty sure that there was some, that the guy in Dallas, whose name is escaping me right now, Nico, I believe that Nico and Rob would talk. And Rob picked up that Nico didn't like certain things about Luka, and he spoke very positively about AD. And it set a little bug in his ear. And he planted little seeds. You got to give Rob credit for getting Luka here. He did, you guys. He got Luka to the Lakers. It is what it is. He was a GM. You can't, if you're going to blame Russ on him, then you got to give him the credit for Luka. We know it wasn't LeBron. Nobody saw it coming. The only person in that room was him and Nico, and he got out of there without giving up Austin Reeves. So, and without giving up both picks. Like a thief in the night. So, with that being said, let's go through this roster. Luka is going to have an amazing season. He looks great. It looked great. He's in rhythm. All you got to do is stay healthy. Luka's going to be amazing. We're going to win some games just because Luka is amazing. Point blank period. I kind of like that Braun. I do not like that Braun is hurt, but he got sciatic. He 40. I got sciatic right now. It happens. You know, you be sore, your nerve endings be what's saying. I don't know what it would be like to have it as like a as a high level athlete, but it's an annoyance more than it is a pain. Now, can it lead to an injury? I don't have information on that. Now, I love the way that the reason I brought up the thing about the contracts, I think is very interesting because I believe they're tired of this one-to-one negotiation with LeBron where he has all the power. Where you got to hope that, please, y'all remember the last couple of years, it's like, please, LeBron, hopefully you give us a discount so we can make the team better because you want the team to be better, right? Maybe you give us a discount. Hey, LeBron, any chance we can possibly get a discount so we can make the team better? You're not doing that no more. LeBron, you want to be a Laker? Hey, man, we got money for you. We got you, bro. We got you. Maybe we give him 40 as opposed to 53. Maybe give him 45. Maybe give him 35. We say, hey, LeBron, this is what we did. We signed DeAndre Ayton. We re-signed Jake LaRavia. We signed Marcus Smart. We got Luka. AR's just been paid. We was able to renegotiate Rui's contract and bring him in for a little less. We renegotiated with Gabe and brought him in for a little less. But they're both on. We got both of them locked down. We also added blankety blank player and blankety blank player, and we have this much for you. You want to play another year? That's how I think that they're going to approach it. I could be wrong. We'll see. AR gonna ball out. Give AR his money. And here's another thing. Luka already respects AR. Him and LeBron sat over there and watched him almost beat Denver by himself. He's seen him put up 40 plus. He's like, if I don't know if he had knew beforehand, but once you're on the team, you're like, man, this boy, all right. This boy is all right. AR gonna get his money. AR's gonna be great. Vando is not shooting the ball well. We can all see the form looks a little better, but I like him just being a little more aggressive, just on offense in general. I feel like I saw what he was working on in the summertime. I watched a lot of his workout. I'm telling you, I'm a diehard Laker. And what I noticed is he was working on a lot of self creation, and he's finishing his self creation better then he's finishing wide open stuff. You pass him the ball, he'll mess that up. He get a rebound and try to put it back up. He's not doing those well. Wide open threes, them ain't going down. But he catch the ball, go to the basket hard and finish. I was like, oh, okay. So, and he worked on that a lot. He worked on his own self-creation a lot. He might just have bad hands. Sometimes it happens, you guys. When you have bad hands in the league, it's weird. Like somebody like Dwight Howard, I remember Dwight's hands used to be all over the place. Like Steve Nash notoriously had some of the softest passes to ever be in the NBA, and he would put it right in the perfect spot, and Dwight would fumble the ball when he was on the Lakers. I remember this. And I was like, man, he got bad hands. And then I realized every time they bounce passed it to him, he did great. It was the chest passes he just didn't do good with. So maybe he has bad hands. I don't know. DeAndre looks good. The lob thing is interesting because they're used to throwing it to Jax, and Jax got bounce. Jackson Hayes got bounce, and they keep throwing it to DeAndre Ayton. He don't have bounce like that. Not many people in the league do, not for nothing. So throwing the ball to him at that top of the free throw line, great. Getting him the little short rolls where he could just kind of float it over, great. Giving it to him, he has actually reasonable hands. They haven't found the window on where he needs to catch it at. But even if not, he's still effective. You could just use him. DeAndre Ayton could score if you just give him the ball in the post and let him do his thing. So they need to do that. They need to incorporate that in. They need to run some plays for him. Let him do his thing. Let him eat. Let him eat, especially if it's going to make him play defense harder. I like how he's been on defense. I want him to be a little bit more physical, but I like what I'm seeing thus far. That's Vandal, that's AR, that's Austin. Thero is going to be interesting. We got to see him play. Until we see him, we can't really say too much. But I tell you what we could use on the team, some athleticism. Come on, bro. Do your thing. Come do your thing, bro. Rui, I want him coming off the bench. He's shooting it well. He always does. I want him aggressive. Rui should be averaging 16, 17 points. Be aggressive. Gabe is shooting that ball right now. All the pre-season, he was shooting that thing. Shooting that ball. You hear me? Now, with him shooting it like that, I don't know what transpires if that's not there because it feels like he goes hot and cold. But he makes smart decisions on defense. And you know what I want the Lakers to start doing as a whole? Hey, everybody, start taking some charges. Y'all know how to play no defense? Start taking some charges. Let's muck it up. Taking charges is a way to be physical without when you don't have the physical advantages. Like a team like Minnesota has strong athletic advantages. You can stand in front of that charge, make them hit that ground a few times. They start thinking about how often they want to come in there. Take a few of them charges. They hurt. They hurt. I know they hurt. But, you ain't got to take 5 of them. Take 2 or 3. It just puts it in the back of the head. This dude going to take a charge. I'm going to fall. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Dalton. We just need him to find his confidence back. Him hitting that last second shot to put the game close for that last preseason game. I hope that helps. Find your confidence, bro. You good? Jackson Hayes is playing very smart. All we need Jackson to do is not foul. We just need you to don't make no crazy decisions where you fouling, bro. Just don't make no crazy decisions where you fouling, and you'll be all right. Who else? Bronny. Bronny's interesting because oddly enough, Bronny might actually be. He's highly something that the Lakers need. A defensive-minded, athletic point guard who can shoot. He don't shoot it great, but he clearly has the mindset to shoot it. He got to tighten up his handle. His handle's not tight enough. For him to be his size, his handle has to be much tighter. But we know he got bounced. The kid got bounced. It feels like he sees the game well too. So we gotta figure that part out. Maxey, I got nothing. I think if we can move Maxey, oh my goodness. Whew. Nothing would make me happier. If we can move Maxey, maybe package with Dalton for a piece around that price, around that 14, 15 price, That'd be beautiful. I felt like we should go offer old boy in the Sixers some money, or we should maybe even call Portland. But I'd give up the first, especially because y'all got more coming. But I think they're anticipating a sign and trade this summer, so we'll wait and see. But I think that's everybody. I think that's the whole team. JJ will be better this year. Last year was his first year. He did pretty good. I think that we're going to have 50 plus wins. And I think that we will be in the top six. As soon as LeBron get back, the whole level of the team is gonna kick up. It's LeBron James, you guys. Don't ever forget that we got LeBron James and Luka Doncic. And don't ever forget that Austin's gonna be playing better. We was this 2 seed, we was a 3 seed last year, and everybody acted like we got worse when we didn't do nothing but add DeAndre Ayton, Mark Smart, and Jalen Laravia, and didn't lose nothing. But Dorian Finney-Smith, we'll be all right. We'll be fine. So, married to the Lakers, you guys. Let me make sure I touched everything I was gonna touch. Who I am, being a Lakers fan, watching the games, Lakers players' outlooks. All right, now let's talk about the rest of the league. We're gonna go through, and I'm gonna do this quickly. If the team is, um, if the team is has something that makes me think about it, I'll talk about it. If not, whatever. We already talked about the Lakers. I told you where I feel about them. Golden State. I like some of Golden State's pieces. Obviously, Steph, Jimmy, Draymond. Savvy, smart, aggressive, mean. Looney's going to hurt. That was one of the few big men that Kerr trusted. So them not having him anymore, I think they're going to feel that more than they realize. It's going to be them clutch times, clutch moments because they still don't have a big. You can count Quentin Post if you want to. But them not having a big, that quality big, if the Lakers beat them today, it will be because of DeAndre Ayton's effect on the game. Because that's why we used to dominate them because of AD. So the Warriors losing Looney, I think, will have an effect on them. Paz looks fine. Moody's okay. Getting Gary Payton back. Again, Al Horford is, boy, let me tell you something about that Al Horford. Al Horford be playing defense and blocking shots. I don't expect him to block, and he is clutch. Clutch. I guess they do got a big that they trust. That damn Al Horford, something else. He raises the floor highly. So we'll see. I feel like Warriors are going to be reasonable. Boston is hurt. This is a great time for Tatum to show up. Pritchard and Hauser, we're going to really see what they are made of. Anthony Simons is not no slouch, though. So, if Tatum comes back, it could be interesting. I don't think he makes it back this year, though. The Knicks added Jordan Clarkson, so now they got a little firepower off the bench. They kept everybody else in play. A new coach. Hopefully, their defensive mindset isn't just gone out the window because Tibbs had them boys playing. He had them playing in a way where they was ready to take out some big dogs. So new coach, new movements. We'll see. Rockets look dangerous. Rockets, if they had Fred Van Vliet, I would say are probably the second most dangerous team in the West. I would say they're the second most dangerous team in the West. But without that ball handling, it's going to be tough. Just when they play certain teams to get past it. So I don't know. But all they needed was somebody who could make buckets, and they got that. But then they lost a very good point guard. So I don't know. They're going to be great, though. Top 3, top 4 teams in the West. OKC. Call it what you want, you guys. Even with them winning it, I don't believe in OKC like that. They're very, very physical. Shea is a dog. Jay Williams is great. Chet's great. It's not about the players on the team. It's about their youth. They want it. Now, do y'all have that same get up and fire to go win it again? Because winning the second one is very hard. And I don't know Number one, I don't know if they beat Indiana last year. I'm not gonna hold you. Every game that Tyrese Halliburton did well in, they won. Every time he was on one early, they were very hard to beat. And he was on one early. Indiana was giving them boys all that they could take in that game 7. I do not know if they win it. Call a spade a spade. Maybe they do. I don't know. I think the Thunder will. They gonna have to. This year gonna be much harder for them. We kind of saw them coming. They did win it. Congratulations to them. Hey, can't take it from them. Them boys was champions. This year gonna be tough. While we on the subject, the best team I think in the West. Oh, I hate saying this. The Nuggets. Nuggets got Bruce Brown back. Bruce Brown is the connective tissue for that team. I hate it, bro. Bruce Brown is back. Not to mention that they got Cam Johnson over there, and Cam and Johnson I like him so much more than I like Porter Jr. I like him so much more. If they healthy, they gonna be hell on wheels. Because Jamal Murray wasn't even that good last year. He had there was a lot of holes. He wasn't himself. And Denver's Joker's Joker. I think Denver is probably the most dangerous team in the West. Whatever. Let's keep going. San Antonio is young, but they look good. Wemby's Wemby. We'll see. It's got a lot of guards over there. They got to figure out that however that's gonna play out. Chicago, they lost a lot. This is really just Kobe White's team. We'll see what happens. Ain't nothing to talk about with Chicago yet. Dallas, everybody keep going very hard for Dallas. Dallas got some great pieces. Cooper looks great. If Kyrie come back, that makes him very dangerous. AD is AD. AD looks stronger. He put on a lot of weight. I'm assuming that might have been for strength, and that's based on something I saw Kobe do at one point in time. I remember him putting on a bunch of weight. He put on a bunch of muscle one year. And he was slower, but he was strong. And then the following year, he took it all off. And then he was dumb small again, but he was faster. So he went like from skinny to athletic to strong to like the Kobe that we ended up seeing over the years. So I'm assuming that he might have put that weight on for strength or dealing with Joker or dealing with other stuff. So I don't know. We shall see. Dallas looks reasonable though. Toronto actually looks reasonable. Toronto got some pieces, man. You got Scotty Barnes over there. You got RJ Barrett over there. You got Quigley over there. You got Brandon Ingram over there. They got Jakob Poeltl at the 5. They got a strong starting 5. Strong starting 5. Strong starting 5. They bench, I got nothing. But they 5, they're going to make the playoffs. And they might take a team out. Mark my words. Clippers got a lot of talent. They old. I don't think the Clippers make it through the season healthy. Zubac has been great. The backup is old. Brook Lopez is old. Kawhi's body is old. Chris Paul is old. Bradley Beal's body is old. They're old. I don't see it holding up just because of that very reason. If this team was together 6 years ago, oh man, woo, the most amazing. John Collins and Derrick Jones Jr. and Bogdanovich are going to tell me a lot about the Clippers. If they can keep it up, they're going to be great. But I have them 6-7. 6-7. I got them 6-7. Kings got a lot of pieces, but they don't really fit offensively. So I don't know. Russ is Russ though. I can see them making a fight for 10 because they got a lot of talent over there. Sabonis, you got Russ, you got Schroeder, you got Zach LaVine, you got DeRozan. They got some talent. If Keegan Murray happens to come back, they got Ellis. They got some talent. So now I don't know if they're gonna be able to defend anybody, but they should win some games. They should easily win 30 plus 40 games. I just don't know where that sits them when it's all said and done, and if they get some surprise win. Phoenix is gonna be better than people think. Phoenix is gonna be better than people think. Why do I say that? Every time I think I'm going crazy, I look up, and every time Dillon Brooks leaves a team, they're not as good as they were. He's probably better than we all anticipate. Either it's something he's doing in the locker room, it's the confidence he's giving to the team. Because we all see all the antics and we see him a great defender and so on and so forth. But he does give teams a certain bounce and a certain swagger where they be good. Houston will feel his impact being gone out of that locker room, and Phoenix will reap the benefits. If you see Phoenix rising up the charts, give the credit to Dillon Brooks. I said what I said. If they Memphis ain't been right since I got rid of them. Speaking of Memphis, there's nothing to talk about. Hope Wells has a good season. I would love to see Ja back. I saw them rank really high. They don't make the playoffs. Memphis doesn't make the playoffs this year. Remember I said it. Miami. I'm out here in Miami. If you know me, you see me on stage, you know that. There's a lot of injuries, man. Bam and Norman Powell is basically what you got over there. Terry Rozier is a shell of himself. If he was able to come back around, maybe you give me something. I like Ware. I like Jaime Hawkins is all right. Tyler Hero, he hurt right now, so I don't know. Miami, I don't know. Cleveland should be the number one seed very easily. They got pieces. But there's a lot of I don't like about that team. It's like, okay, cool. Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Mobley, Allen. Great. I think it's Strus is still over there, or if not Strus, it's a dude look just like Strus. I keep forgetting. And then I just feel like it's a hard drop off. Lonzo's gonna help them tremendously. If Lonzo's healthy, oh my God, he's gonna help them so much. I think that their whole season might literally rely on him. They're gonna be great because in the regular season they're gonna be great. I'm talking about the playoffs. Talking about Cleveland and what they do in the regular season is pointless. They're gonna have a great regular season. Giannis and the Bucks might be better than people anticipate because Giannis is Giannis, right? His heart might not be in it, but you replace Brook Lopez with Miles Turner, and Miles Turner got his money. And I think people are forgetting how good Kevin Porter Jr. is. He went through whatever he went through, and he wasn't in that team no more. Y'all know Kevin Porter Jr. He scored 50 one time when he was in Houston. I don't know if they paid attention. Kevin Porter Jr. is a solid point guard, you guys. Kevin Porter Jr. gonna be all right. Mark my words. If Kuz can find it, he'll be all right. Then they got to work out some of the other stuff, but Kevin Porter Jr., Gary Harris, defensively they might be all right, but they got one of them guys. When you have nukes on your team like that, then it allows you to, you got to give them kind of people grace. Minnesota. Minnesota look good. Man. And I feel like they're gonna be top four, top 5. I think they're gonna be top 4, top 5. And even if not, they're gonna knock some people off pause because they just are a athletic, strong team. They got a dog leading them. You got a dog behind the dog that respect the dog and Julius. Let me tell it, the only thing they need to do is get rid of Rudy Gobert. But the problem is, I don't know who you replace him with. You need somebody with Rudy Gobert's impact without it being Rudy Gobert. Oh, no, I got nothing. Hornets mentality says that they shouldn't win many games. But talent-wise, they need a center. But you still got LaMelo over there. Brandon Miller is back. Miles Bridges is still there. They just got Colin Sexton coming off their bench. They got some pieces. I don't know if they can connect it all, but the East is so weak that they might be able to slip through. Hornets. Indiana, oddly enough, is going to hurt that they don't have Tyrese, but they feel disciplined. Carlisle's just such an amazing coach. I feel like they're going to be asleep. I feel like they make the playoffs, even with everything that they lost. It's going to be hard, but I feel like they make a move or make the playoffs. Sixers are cursed. The Philadelphia 76ers are cursed. I don't know what happens, but I know it ain't nothing good. The process cursed that team. Because they did it the way that they did it, because they lost on purpose, the basketball gods don't like that. And they will be cursed until Joel Embiid is off that team. Until all the repercussions from everything from them losing on purpose, until that is over, they will not win. Mark my words. Sixers, you're cursed. Figure it out. Pistons are going to be good. Pistons are going to be, if they can get Ivy back, that would help a lot. But I feel like they're top 4 seeds in the East. Atlanta. ATL. Atlanta gonna be good. Atlanta gonna be 2 or 3. Yep. Atlanta gonna be top 4 seeds in the East. The only problem Atlanta has is something mental and in the locker room. Because they don't want to play or they haven't committed to paying Trey. I hope that doesn't become a problem as far as play goes. But other than that, hey, them boys look good. You got Dyson Daniels. You got Alexander Walker. If Porzingis got to stay healthy, but the center that they used to play with Melo, I don't know how to pronounce the name. I almost said Olowokandi, and I know that's not right, but it's an O. It's O dip dip dip. You know what I mean? They got Johnson is back. They got Richarche still there. They got pieces. They can defend. They got defenders around. They got some shooting around him. Atlanta gonna be all right, and Trey know how to win big games and big moments. Hey, mark my words. Atlanta will be top 3, top 4 seed, top 3, top 4 in the East, and they will not be an easy out. The Magic will be top 3, top 4 seed, and they will not be an easy out. Atlanta and the Magics are going to be the new teams that we watching like, hey, these boys winning a lot of games. The Magic need a little bit more shooting, you guys. They need a little bit more shooting. All the Lakers fans that keep saying trade for Jonathan Isaac. Jonathan Isaac just started playing again. He was hurt for a very long time. Be very careful what you ask for. He was hurt a lot, you guys. Utah, we just there to see Ace Bailey. Y'all know what it is. Walt Kessler, if you want to be a Laker, we got a spot for you. But we're not trading no Austin Reeves for him. What do y'all be talking about? Wizards got some pieces, but they're still too young. We already talked about Memphis, and if we didn't, ain't nothing to say. Memphis ain't gonna be good. New Orleans is interesting. The New Orleans Pelicans are interesting. Zion got a real legend in his ear telling him what he needs to do. A real mentor, somebody he got to respect. A champion is in that organization, and Joe Dumars. They got Poole, but you got Joe Dumars. It's like it's good to have those kind of people in the space. They got Trey Murphy. They still got Herb Jones. They got Kevon Looney. They got Misi. They got pieces over there. If they can be healthy, they could easily make the play in, maybe 8 or 9. I think that they can make 8 or 9. I think that they could be way better than people are anticipating. Zion's really good, you guys. If he can stay healthy, sky's the limit for them. I think that's everybody. Wizards, Jazz, Memphis, New Orleans, Orlando, Boom, Detroit, Brooklyn. I got nothing. Yeah, y'all gonna be maybe fun to watch. Cam's gonna go out there and shoot the ball, and when he can't shoot, it's gonna be Michael Porter Jr. They're gonna jack up a bunch of stuff, and then that team's gonna probably get broke up if I had to guess. Sixers, Pacers, Detroit, Portland. I don't believe in Portland. They were feisty, but it's a lot of injuries over there. Once Dame's back though, they'll be all right. I think I got everybody. Minnesota, Cleveland, Miami, Phoenix, the Raptors. Yeah, it's good times, y'all. All right, man. We did it. Lakers will make the playoffs. They will not be a play-in team. Stop saying that. Stop saying that. And even if we is, so we'll run through the play-in. But we're not gonna be a play-in team. We'll be fine. I feel good, you guys. First episode's done. I will record the next episode at the end of the first NBA week, and these first two episodes will go up together, and then we'll continue from there. I'm gonna start a clips page too. According to YouTube, you're not supposed to have this stuff on the same page. As far as me goes, check me out. I'm touring all over. BTKingsley.com. I have music online under Mr. Kingsley. And check out my new podcast called Killing It with my dogs Justin Hires and London Brown, where we interview a bunch of comedians that's doing very, very well. That was fun. It was easy too. I could do this, you guys. I could do this for a very long time. So other than that, we out of here. Man, it's your boy, Kingsley.